people, welcome to my show, My City, My Hero, and I am your host, Megha. Today, in the beautiful city of Pune, we have chosen a hero who is a yoga and wellness consultant, also been associated with a lot of NGOs like Connecting and Red Cross Society. He has been gracefully helping for the alcohol, drugs, and smoke addicts and training corporates for yoga in the offices. So let's welcome Sandip Jadhav. Hi Sandip, how are you doing
Hi
today?
Megha, I'm doing quite well today. In fact, I'm excited that we are going to talk about yoga.
As International Yoga Day, India is getting recognition in the world because of yoga. I want to know what's your journey towards yoga and who influenced you to get into yoga?
Getting into yoga was my personal choice, but the first person who introduced me to yoga was my class teacher. I must be in fourth standard, I guess.
Okay.
In the fourth standard, and my class teacher had gone to yoga camp or something which was conducted by government of Maharashtra by then. And he wanted to implement all his learning and he wanted to teach us.
Okay.
So he conducted few sessions for us, conducted sessions of meditation, few postures, and he ended up putting up a yoga chart in the classroom. So there were a few postures which I can remember still now. And I could remember all those postures, I could practice those postures, and that's how my journey of yoga has started, I would say. But as background, my family has no background of yoga, so there was nobody else to encourage or something, and even in school also, it was not encouraged much because after 2-3 sessions we had to stop for doing yoga. So yes, after that, when I went to study yoga in 2013 in Institute, that is where my journey of yoga actually started again.
Okay.
And yes, nobody had influenced me to do it, but rather it was my fascination towards science and philosophy, and also looking at spirituality, yoga, and all these practices from the perspective of science.
And what made you to choose it as a career, as you are a trainer? What made you to choose the career? And is there any changes you have seen in yoga?
I would say changes, yes. Career, I was, to be honest, I was not very keen to be a yoga teacher, even though I completed the course. So, what I wanted to do was form a model of practical spirituality which can be practiced by everyone, irrespective of their religion, irrespective of their culture.
Okay.
And although I knew that what I'm going to teach there would be yoga, because that is the only practical way towards spirituality.
Okay. So, what made you to develop your career in it? And is there any changes you have experienced in your yoga lifespan? Like any changes what you have seen?
Changes nowadays, I would say, because of Swami Ramdev, people who chose to come to television, and the attitude of people has changed a lot.
Okay.
People are more receptive and open because they have witnessed the cases where yoga has changed lives.
So people are accepting
yoga as something that can help on health.
Okay.
I was not very keen to become a yoga teacher or accept it as my profession because my reasons earlier were a little different. When I learned yoga, my goal was something else.
Okay.
So what I wanted to do was to form a model of practical spirituality which can help people change their lives or from which they can benefit on all levels of their being. But later on, as I started talking to people about it, I realized one thing, that there are a lot of ambiguity in what I'm talking. Because people have different notions about things. The moment I start talking about spirituality, people associate it with religion.
So is yoga a physical fitness or is yoga a spirituality?
I would say it's both, and it is much more than that.
Okay.
Whoever is interested and they want to get into the depths of what yoga is, they will realize that it has immense potential and there is nothing called impossible in yoga. It is just your understanding, it is just about your practice and what you want to achieve from it.
Okay. So as you said, it is both. What is the difference? There are a lot of physical fitness in the market, like
Right.
gym and all. So there are a lot of people also going to gym. So what is the difference between yoga and gym?
Right. So, the moment you say fitness, we rather think about all the fitness activities which we are aware of.
Okay.
You'll think about going to gym, you'll think about jogging, running, walking,
Yeah.
then doing yoga as well, because nowadays we still want to think yoga as a fitness activity,
Absolutely.
especially because the perspective came from the West,
Mm.
and people are very keen to learn yoga because it is a proven tool to enhance your fitness.
Absolutely.
Not many people know this, that there is a big difference in yoga and gym or any other exercise that we are going to do. So apparently all the yogic postures will be the same. The same yogic postures can be practiced as an exercise, but what is happening within you when you are practicing yoga, it is very different and scientific, than the gym. For example, a common difference would be all the gym activities that we usually do, they are very dynamic in nature. In gym, our focus is rather to enhance the strength, develop muscles, which is not the exact goal in yoga. Although yoga can help you gain the same results, but you need to change your methodology in yoga. Unlike gym, you cannot make it dynamic. So it works on different levels.
Absolutely.
But there is a huge difference in
Yoga
doing
and gym.
yoga and gym. Yes.
How yoga has helped you?
In my personal life, obviously, it has changed me a lot.
Okay.
Because for me, yoga is education itself and means to education.
Okay.
So the way I see yoga is every learning experience that I have, whatever activity that I'm carrying out throughout the day. For me, it's all about yoga.
It has changed you a lot,
Yes.
and you say it is an education.
Education.
So,
Yes.
are there any exams to be given for yoga, or how?
Yes, there are many traditional institutes in India like Iyengar, Yoga, you'll find Yes Vyasa, then Kaivalya Dham is there where I studied, then there is Bihar School of Yoga, and there are many other institutes. So all these institutes have certain tradition and they have their teachers training courses, certificate courses, diploma courses, and most of the universities now they have got into yoga courses. So they have bachelor's degree courses, they have master's degree courses. So especially in India, it's very easy to get into yoga education now, I would say, and it's a good thing.
Okay.
Even government of India has started conducting yoga exams. So there is something called Quality Council of India. So they conduct yoga exams now. And there are two levels. One level is instructor level, level 1. Level 2 is for yoga teachers.
Okay.
I would say that this is an appropriate option. A good opportunity to validate yourself as a yoga teacher.
Okay. So do people fail in yoga?
Fail, I would say, just like any other exam, people pass, people fail. But if we talk about the practice of yoga and the way of inheriting yoga into your life, people still fail. I've been thinking about it quite a lot because I have been interacting with many people, with my clients who has been into yoga, and what I have seen is most of them, they have been introduced to yoga earlier in their lives. So, but they couldn't continue the practice, the consistency was not there, and they found many reasons not to continue yoga practice. And that was because at a point I got this feedback from one of my clients. Basically, they were not able to understand what they were doing. And the other problem why I think people fail in the practice of yoga is not being sure of their goals. There are times, for example, when people are sure what they want from yoga practice, but when you have a certain goal, then you need to follow a certain methodology toward it. Because yoga can be, there are so many forms of yoga right now. Some genuine, which can be called as yoga, which cannot be called as yoga. But that's how you lose your interest in the practice of yoga.
Okay. I've heard about this from other yoga people who teach and all. Is it easy to acquire yoga in the lifestyle? because as you also said that yoga is a spiritual thing, and if a person is nastic and he wants to do yoga, so is it possible for him?
When I said practical spirituality,
Mm.
basically we cannot run away from who we are.
Absolutely.
We as human beings, we cannot change our existence the way we exist. So there is a body, there is mind, there is a spirit which we cannot deny. No religion has ever denied this. So it's not about religion, first thing. The other thing is spirituality. It is just that the way we perceive spirituality, it's very different than how it's supposed to be. Once you are open toward all these things with understanding, and when you are open to learn, then you can acquire more and more benefits from the practice of yoga. So when I wanted to say that yoga is spirituality, it's not just about spiritual. I would give you an example basically. Take all the religions from all corners of the world. They ended up in discovering something, the practice of meditation. You'll find it very common. You go to Christianity, you go to Sufism, you go to any other ancient culture, there is, even in Chinese or Japanese culture, everywhere the practice of meditation has been there. And the reason why meditation is there is not because it's a part of yoga or it's something else, it's a religious practice. It's only because that is the only way to evolve yourself. The way you exist and the way you evolve, there has to be a connection between them. That's why, and yoga is a well thought path. It is not just some random mystical practice that people talk about. It's not about magic, or they wanted to teach you that yoga is something like this, that you have to run away from families, leave everything. So yoga is a very practical tool to enhance whatever you are doing. I might be doing a simple thing, and if I want to get better at it, then I would say that yoga is the only way that will help you get better at it.
That's great.
And most idealistic way.
So are there any precautions to be taken while doing yoga?
Precautions, there is not much that can go wrong with you. But yet I would say precautions such as you need to be aware of what you are doing and whether it is helping your goal or not. So that is another thing. Then I have seen that in market there are many forms of yoga. As I mentioned earlier, some genuine, some not. There are many of them, and people, most of the time, people end up, choosing the wrong form. And that's how they get the misperception about yoga. They mislead themselves in the practice, and they are not able to reach their goals. Because yoga, people usually look at yoga as a fitness, tool of fitness or means to achieve fitness. Most of the trainers I have seen, they are teaching them including fitness activities, inclusive of something like calisthenics or something which involves more of dynamic activities. So because there is another reason why such things are happening is because nobody is trying to explore the possibilities of yoga. They're rather trying to relate it to some other fitness activity and trying to incorporate that fitness activity into the practice of yoga. So you do a posture with a different approach. It's like that. But that approach is now has to associate with some other fitness activity.
So nowadays, as you mentioned, you have to take a little more efforts, go to the place and do a yoga in the guidance of some trainer or something. But nowadays, people are really busy. Like 80% of people are busy in their lives. They work for like somewhere around 12, 13 hours or maybe 15 hours, like doctors, like engineers. And I have seen my family members also working for like a long stretch. So there is no time for them. So is there any yoga which can make it really easy for them, even they can de-stress themselves and also concentrate on the work?
There are so many yoga practices basically. If we talk about just postures and not any other practice. So in yoga, traditionally in the books they have mentioned only around 30 postures, I would say. But if you look at the number of postures that are practiced nowadays. They are immense in number. The way they have mentioned about it in one of the texts, Ashtanga Yoga by Swami Charandas.
Okay.
So he says that there are 74,000 species in the universe.
Oh, okay.
So what we are trying to do is basically get into an impression of something that has been part of nature.
Okay.
So part of something big.
Mm-hmm.
And through that we want to just evolve ourselves,
Okay.
being part of that. So the reason I mentioned it because he himself says that since there are 74,000 species in the universe, there can be 74,000 postures.
Okay. So
it's
those
like
many
that.
postures.
Those many postures. Like there are postures you must have heard about: cat pose, lion pose, tiger pose. Then there is tree pose, mountain pose. So every entity that has been there in the universe can be imitated. Yeah, can be a pose.
Yeah.
So that experience we can get from that posture, particular posture.
So how people can benefit this, like in the offices, maybe in the workplace or something? Is there any short term for yoga?
Yeah.
For this?
In the office, yes, you can be sitting on the chair and then you can do a few stretches in a yogic manner. So
that will definitely work.
That will definitely work for you.
Okay, for the busy people.
Busy people. So even if you are not able to practice yoga for an hour or more than an hour, let's say you have 2 minutes.
Okay.
So there are practices. You can do one posture for 2 minutes in a proper manner, and then that can take away every problem that you have throughout the day.
Okay.
So it's not just about practicing yoga for an hour or something. I'll show those postures later on.
Absolutely. As we are in Pune, and Pune is all about nature, what do you like about this city and how Pune has acquired yoga?
Talking about yoga in Pune, yes, I would say there are many venues in Pune to practice yoga. There are many institutes, like businesses as well. For example, Iyengar Institute, there is a Iyengar Institute, which is a traditional institute where you can not only go and practice yoga but also do courses there. You can become yoga teacher. I would say this city has been all about education.
Yeah, that's
so Pune has welcomed everything that can possibly give away education. That's yoga itself is one of the best tools for education.
Wow, that's great. So any suggestions to the upcoming trainers or people who want to take yoga as a profession?
First of all, I would wish you all the best.
Yeah.
And I recommend that you take yoga as a profession or career option. We basically try to get into a career because we want to make a living, and then also at the same time we want to fulfill our dreams and goals. So yoga is a right choice, I would say. One must be aware of being a yoga teacher, what they want to do, because as we were discussing earlier, there are so many forms again. So most of the people I have seen, they end up accepting the forms which are not even true to yoga practice. For example, let's take beer yoga for instance, and someone being a beer yoga trainer, I cannot imagine that person's personal growth because you are teaching something which is not true. First thing, merely combining two different trends doesn't make it something better.
Just to make it happening.
Just to make it happen.
So you suggest it's not a right thing to do it, but what you mean is?
I would say, for example, if I am calling it yoga, then I have to understand how yoga works.
Okay.
Because some people, for example, on social media, if you try to explore social media and what is going around in the name of yoga, so we come across that there are certain set standards.
Okay.
For example, being able to do a handstand makes you advanced yogi, which is not the case.
Okay.
Because for years in the West also, people have been practicing gymnastics, people have been practicing martial arts. There have been other modern practices as well, fitness activities such as calisthenics. There are so many activities which can help you basically get there. Basically, If you want to do a handstand, then you can practice calisthenics and you can be doing handstand also.
Yeah.
So I would say, but you need to draw that differentiating line. So if I am doing handstand as a yogi, that means I have to fulfill all the prerequisites that are there in yoga to make the handstand. I'm not saying that handstand is not part of yoga. Handstand is a part of yoga, but the way you are doing it, it makes a lot of difference. So if it is just about handstand, then I would suggest that the easiest way would be to go for any other fitness activities such as calisthenics, because those activities are totally focused on those aspects. And in yoga, you're looking at overall well-being of yours, which extends beyond physical activities. Like you're trying to look at mind and you're trying to look at your emotions, the aspect of spirituality, your personal growth, and all these things are not separate. For example, if I'm practicing a posture, so most of the people have this misperception about asana, that asana is exclusively for physical benefits. If I'm practicing asana, that means it is just about my body. It has nothing to do with me or my mind or anything else. But it is a wrong way to look at it. So even if I am practicing a posture, the same posture can benefit me on mental level, emotional level, and it can give me the same results that I am getting from a meditation or any other higher practices of yoga.
So as we promised, we will go ahead and show some postures and the new trending stuff for yoga.
So as we were talking earlier, I'll show you a few stretches that you can do while sitting in the chair at your workplace, and they will help you get relaxed. I will start with the neck because that is a major joint, and later on I'll show you one sequence of chair Surya Namaskar, which is quite popular nowadays. People prefer to do Surya Namaskar in the chair also. So let's get to it. First, I'll show you simple stretches that you can do sitting in the chair. So we'll start with the neck. Keeping your neck muscles loose, just move your neck in circular motion. Now, while doing this, make sure that you coordinate your breath with the body movement. So at this point, when your head is bent forward, you should finish your inhalation, then you start exhaling. And when your head is leaned back, you will finish exhalation. And then again you start inhaling. So this will keep the breath of the flow and body coordinated. So it's a simple stretch and it can help you with the neck pain. Then to support your head on the right side, and then keeping the neck muscles loose, just start inhaling. And then you pull your head slow toward left side. So this stretches the lateral side of the neck muscles, which is not commonly stretched. It's a good stretch. You should be practicing it again and again, because usually people find pain at these points. And there is a ligament involved. The upper spine is also involved. So make sure that you do this stretch on both sides. Now the next stretch is not a common stretch, because we don't have many practices to open chest muscles while sitting in the chair especially. So what you can do is, you can place your palms on the chair, keep your knees separated, so your fingers will be pointed toward you, your hands will be straight, and in the same position without doing anything, once you keep the hands straight, all the muscles in the hands, they will get stretched. So as we were speaking earlier about doing yoga at the workplace, I'll show you a sequence of chair Surya Namaskar, basically sun salutations that you can do in the chair at your workplace. So we'll start. So as usual, in the traditional way, you always start with salutation mudra, that is Namaskar mudra or Ajay mudra. So inhaling, then lift your both hands up. Then exhaling, you bringing your head back and open your chest and lungs as much as possible. Then you again inhaling, bend forward, stretch yourself as much as possible. So this will give you a better stretch for your lower back. You can keep your feet closer if you don't have much of the tummy problem. Otherwise, you can keep your feet separated because then it will help you with bending forward. You can stretch yourself as much as possible. Support yourself on the chair to stretch yourself actively. Then, while lifting up, you can hold your inner thigh and then pull it as much as possible. But doing this, I'll show you the side view. Make sure that you are sitting straight. If you lean back and then doing straight, it will not give you a proper stretch. So make sure that you are sitting as straight as possible and then you pull your knee up. And each posture you do with inhalation, stretching, you exhale. That is the proper way to stretch, or any sequence that you are doing, it will give you a flow. Then for the next posture, you will find Adho Mukhi Svanasana in Surya Namaskar or downward facing dog pose. Now I don't have a desk here to show you properly, so I am using this as a desk platform. You can rest your palms on the desk and push your chair back so that it will give you a better stretch. So you are stretching your entire back, right from the lower back to your cervical region, and it opens up your upper back more and more. And this is a very good lower back stretch. So when you are working, make sure that you do this. So that stretch would be stretching your other leg. So you hold the inner thigh this way, pull the knee up as much as possible. This will stretch your hip muscles, at the same time your lower back. And then we'll again bend forward. I'm intentionally showing you the side view so that you will understand how it is helping you stretch your lower back. So if your tummy is not coming in between, then you can keep your feet closer like this. Then take the help of your chair and try to create active stretch, or else you can keep the feet separated. Then bend forward, try to stretch yourself actively. And again, while getting back, inhaling, you lift your both hands up, lean back, arch your upper back as much as possible, open up the chest and lungs. And then inhaling, you get back to Namaskar Mudra or Anjaneya Mudra. So this way you can finish total Surya Namaskar posture. And you take a deep breath and exhale freely and completely. That will finish your sequence and relax you immediately. So the second stretch would be the twisting stretch. So sitting in the chair upright and straight, what you can do is you can take help of your arm support or elbow support. Hold the chair. Just keep your lower body in the same position. Inhaling, try to rise your upper body up so that your spine will work as an axis, and then try to stretch yourself backward. So it will give you a good twist with the help of chair. And remember that inhaling you always try to get into the stretch, and then exhaling you finish the stretch. So, or sustain the stretch. So this way you will have a good stretch. And do it on the both sides. Now we'll do the third stretch. So what you can do is you can hold one side of the chair with the opposite hand, and then rise your right hand. I am holding the right side of the chair, so I am rising or raising the right hand, and then just bend toward left side. Make sure that your hand is completely straight. So this will stretch the lateral side of your right side of your body laterally. So this is a good stretch, and you do the same toward the other side. Again, inhaling, go slow in the posture. Then exhaling, you stretch. Then again inhaling, you come back. With the breath, you won't have any uneasiness or the feeling of unrelaxed way.
So guys, that was Sandip Jadhav with us, and this is Megha Jalaminche signing off. And if you want to know more about yoga, please go ahead and follow him on Instagram and Facebook. And thank you, Sandip, for giving us a chance to take your interview.